Hey everybody. Hello Virgo. This is the next couple of big things that you need to know for July. Cards are already shuffled and we're just going to dive right on in. The next couple of big things. There's one thing, there's two things, and this is going to just be overall. Ooh, wow, Virgo. Man, something's got you in your head. Just a little bit. And we are going to clarify all of this stuff. Anything you need to know is in the description box down below. Comments, of course, always help. Like, share, subscribe. You know how this stuff works. I'll be doing the weekly reads in a bit. Wow, there's something really here about you. 3 cards want to jump on out here. Wow. And I'm going to do it. You know what? I'll take them. Why not? Why not? It just happened that way, so I'll do it. And we're going to clarify here. Don't worry, some of the stuff is off screen. We'll get down to that in a second here. There's one thing. There's two things. Wow. You got some powerful Shazam happening here, man. Some powerful stuff, and it is just what you do with it, and you don't know what to do with it. All right, doesn't have to be dramatic, so we'll go. All right, let's see what happens here. Like I said, everything you need to know in the description box down below, guys. All right, you have got the justice, you've got protection and learning in reverse and the frog. Man, some of you, okay, I don't know how these relate, if these all relate to each other. I figured this out as I go along here. All right, nothing planned here. I'll tell you what I'm getting here right now. I'm not even going to look at these because I just want to tell you what I get. Some of you are in the situation where you want the juice, you want the good stuff, you want the beauty, you want the love, you want everything. And somehow it has never been the right time. There's excuses. I'm going to say that straight up. There's excuses. There's a self-sabotage here. And I'm not trying to call you out. I'm not trying to nail anybody here, man. Look, we've all done stupid shit. I certainly have done it. We all have. And we all will again, okay? Something here where you keep waiting for the right time and it never will be the right time. 11, this is a lifelong pattern, something you've been doing for a long time, okay? Long time. Keep waiting for the right time. And the thing is, though, I think it has been showing to you the right time. But what ended up happening, what I'm getting here is the right time was there for some of you, and there was this sabotage that came in that said it scared you. And you didn't even know that's what was actually happening. So you ended up looking for a way out. Now, whether that message is no more for anybody, fine. That's just one message that's for somebody, absolutely. And the absolute connects directly to here, self-sabotage, looking at your damn beauty. It's telling you about the beauty that is you that he has been failed to see, okay? And I'll figure out how that goes together in a minute. That's a message for, even if it's just one of you, I don't care. It's valuable, so there you go. 7 of Swords and the 5 of Cups. Wow. Yeah. There's a definite sabotage pattern here, whether it's you or somebody else, okay, because I'm not going to call you out. You'll know in your heart of hearts, you know if it's you. Bottom line, you know if there was fear involved in the way you go. If there was like nasty words, if there was attacks, if there was accusations, if there was a lot of that kind of stuff, belittling somebody's character, fighting things, looking for crap, if it was there all the time and it wasn't communicated with love. Okay, if there wasn't humility and communication with love, you know, it's sabotage. That's all there is to that. You can say the worst possible thing in a beautiful way. This is here says it didn't. Somebody went about things the wrong way. That's all there is to it. And somebody's looking what has passed and is trying to defensively look forward. This is where somebody's trying to look forward saying, yeah, look at me, man. You didn't hurt me, screw you. You know what happens when somebody says that? It means you're damn well hurt and you're guilty as shit and you're feeling horrible because of it. That's what this says. When somebody does that, that's what this says, because there's no peace in that, okay? There's another way to go about this. I think here someone has been deceptive to themselves. That's what this says to me. Always looking for the right time, and there's a sabotage for that because somebody was always trying to be safe. That's the problem. Someone was always trying to be safe here. But what this is showing you got to take a look at this. Where's the camera? There it is. Sorry, this is all in reverse. What this really tells you is that you've been safe all along. You're always protected, man. You're always protected. What you have to watch out for is this defensive nature to prove that you are safe. And sometimes this safety has to end up dealing with screw you, because why? This says that things got too hairy. The frog has a lot to do with the environment that we're in when it gets too tough, too rough, okay? Tough gets going, and do you get going? That's what ended up happening here. Rather than, why? Because you did not feel safe in yourself. That's just what this says. I can't make that up. I'm sorry. I'm not calling you out. I have my absolute sympathy and love for this, because we've all been here, okay? We've all lived this stuff, man. All of us. And we all will again at some point in time. So my heart goes out to you when it comes down to this, because you absolutely don't deserve it. You are fucking beautiful. And that's what it's letting you know. So here is letting you know there's a different way to go about that. Turn that around, and you got to take a look at the two cups that are rising above you here, that are rising above. It's telling you to rise above, okay? Rather than looking what it's lost. Because if you're looking at what it's lost, you're coming from this defensive nature, okay? When you turn this around, this tells you are completely aligned, okay? And then you're looking at those other cups, and this would say something entirely different. This would say you found the other road. You've learned, and away you go. You know the direction to go. This is saying the patterns here, which are absolutely fundamentally 100% nailing yourself. This is the story of the ugly duckling, recognizing there's a life pattern here. These are directly connected, where it is kind of like I'm seeing childhood here when it comes down to this, where it is not not validated. This is the classic stuff, unfortunately, not seeing how beautiful you absolutely are. This is where your feelings were not valued, where you felt you were not valued, and you're finally becoming to learn this. This is what this says for July, is you are beginning to learn this. You may not see how it's connected to this yet, but you will. Okay, I don't know what this says yet. I'm not even looking there. You're going to get this clarity. You know what it is that you need to cut off, and some of the stuff you need to cut off is your own patterns. I already feel whatever element was in here is done. It's on you. This is you now. Whatever element is there, you're getting the vivid clarity of what it is you need to cut off. And this is the beautiful swan looking forward. Swan doesn't say fuck you to nothing. Swan doesn't have to. You can't help but look at a swan and look at the majestic nature of a swan and how beautiful it is. And that's exactly what this is. This is coming from the peaceful place. Okay, the swan is, and look at they're looking at each other. I mean, hey, it's sweet. So the Queen of Swords is receptive to things, but doesn't take the crap. Why? Because she doesn't need to. She just doesn't. Why? Because the clarity is solid direction. This here is absolutely tied to this in a very dark way, in a way that is self-sabotage, nasty patterns, ones that is completely hurtful, okay? To yourself and to others. You can't allow love if you don't come from love. You may be a beautifully loving person, but if you don't know how to love or love yourself, you're going to blow the whole shit up. That is why you are in this state of confusion, because you're trying to recognize what this is. Overall, what this is a state of inner conflict, period. And that's exactly what it says. This is the mind over the heart, because they're not connected. I mean, if you don't, this is mind and heart right there. The peace in what you are or not, okay? Because these two go together beautifully. So there's the conflict. And this also says you are in power, because you got the blank shield. I told you, these came out and I decided to take them. This says you are in power, but you don't know it. This is, again, 100% the learning. Eloquipedi, the learning. That is your freedom, is truly learning from the position you're in. Learning, you, 3, it's all about you. It's about you. It's not about anybody else. This breaks down to a 3 as well. It's learning 100% about yourself. It has nothing to do with what anybody did to you. Now, in the past, yes, it has to do with past patterns of your own life. Absolutely. But what you're going through in July, this is about July. It is about you learning about yourself and empowering yourself, and that's where your freedom absolutely lies. 8, lifelong patterns. What did I say to you about childhood? Lifelong patterns. You are in power when you finally recognize, learn your lifelong patterns. The conflict is about lifelong patterns that you have not embraced. Boom, it says it right here. There you go. Can't make that shit up. And I think what you're getting is you're getting a divine offer that's going to help clarify these things to you. You may not be ready to accept it. I implore you, please be wide open, be vulnerable. Humility, accept it, embrace it, even if it seems a little bit difficult. It's going to be the ultimate learning for you that is going to set you free. There's going to be something that comes in. This could be a job offer which just shows you, hey, look how valued you are. And are you going to step up to it, or are you going to come up with an excuse that you are not ready, okay? And I'm not trying to sound harsh on that. At the end of the day, sabotage is excuses, and hey, I use them, we all use them, we all do it. The idea is to have the humility enough and be brave enough to admit it, and that's all. All right. Enough rambling on that one. Let's clarify this stuff a little bit here. What do we got over here? Queen of Swords in reverse. Holy shit. Queen of Coins in reverse. Wow. I mean, you can't make this up. Look what I said here. Here she's right side up. Clarity. Boom. Solid. Recognizing the beauty. Embracing who you are. Going forward. You got the 2 queens here in reverse. You get another queen. You got the Empress here. But this half is in reverse. This is harsh. Boom. Remember I said FU? This is the FU stuff. No peace, FU. Boom. You got it. No self-nurturing, no nothing. This is lack of safety right here. So I'm going to fight. I'm not safe, so I'm going to accuse. I'm going to stab at you. Boom. Away you go. Everything we said right there. So in July, it's learning where you come from on this place, or where this is in your life, okay? This is protection, which is done in a harsh manner. It is a self-protection way, because there's no peace where you are, no peace in who you are. And right now, it is just not enough yet. This is waking up from it and letting you know, do you going to fight forever? This is going to be bouncing like this right here. She comes in, she'll go, honey, you don't go over the devil. You come on over here. That's what this says. This says it's not enough yet. It's not enough to piss you off, enough to help the anger to stand up and say, enough, I'm not going to live this life anymore. Check out your sun, moon, rising. I absolutely know you have to. It's in your other signs, this somewhere. This says you need to wake up from the dream rather than be stuck in the dream, okay? And away you go. And it's letting you know that you can wake up and you can it's totally letting you know. But right now, it's still the lack of safety, okay? The lack of stability, lack of safety. This is telling you you're going to get that clarity, all right? You're going to get it and recognize how beauty you are. That's the message. That's the message. Overall, what do we got? 7 of Wands. Still learning it. Still waiting for it to be shown to you, okay? But it's coming to an end. This is letting you know this stress is going to be enough. Somewhere in July, it's going to come to an end. Probably because you're going to get something that's divinely connected to you, divinely show you enough already. And it only says, are you going to step up and listen to it? Are you going to embrace it or not? There's more to do in your life, and it is you. Stop looking whether it's this direction, this direction. Stop looking in direction. Stop waiting for something to come to you. Once you embrace it, you are free. Once you embrace it and turn this around, boom. What you're going to meet is yourself, or you're going to see the love that's actually been waiting for you all along, and you're going to go and damn well get it. But I see that after July. There's your messages for now. Leave me in the comments below. Tell me and let me know what's going on. Weeklies will be uploaded very soon. Bless you and take care.